What is up, everybody? What is up? What is up? What is up? Welcome to another episode of the Dream Team tonight. As always, am the Grand Blue, and with me always is my co-host, the Braxton Gamer.
Braxton Gamer, the channel for every gamer, know the man.
And as always, we're going to bring you the latest news. And today we have just that. We have the latest news. Now, as you can see, we do not have a special guest today. That is because it is just going to be me and Braxton. Next week, however, we will be having a special guest. I'm not going to say who.
Yeah.
But we are going to say it is a member of the Dream Team. He's going to be with us. We're going to be talking about some things. Probably, here's a hint, we're going to be talking about PC gaming. Mainly PC type games. So, because I'm actually getting into some PC games, so it's probably good. And
I need to get PC.
Just so you people know, so I can give credit where credit is due, the little bit of music that you just heard was by the Black Eyed Peas, the song known as Pump It, which I love that song. Pump it louder, and that's just what we're going to do. Turn on that volume, because it's time to get this started. Today we are, as you can tell from the descriptions, if you were reading it, is that we're going to be talking about Disney. We're going to be talking a lot about Disney today. Mm-hmm. Among other things, we're going to mainly be talking about Disney and some of the things that they've come up with. So, we're also going to be talking about 2 movies that me and Braxton just saw. We're going to give you a brief summary of the movie, and then we're going to give you our ideas on what the movie was and maybe how we thought of something else.
And two, both our opinions on these movies are spoiler free, so we ain't gonna spoil too much of it.
I'm going to have to say that we will spoil a little bit.
Yeah, but
a little bit of spoiler, because some of these things we can't really talk about without giving a little bit away from the movie. Yeah. But don't worry, we're not going to give like the ending away. We're not going to give that away.
Oh no.
We're not going to give away the ending, but we are going to give away a few things that were not in the trailers. So, let's begin with Braxton Gamer. Let's begin with his movie.
Alright, so today's movie I saw is a remake of a movie which apparently came on last night before I went to see the movie today. It's crazy.
It's not actually a remake. It's a sequel.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a sequel, but so I'll go tell you all the title of this. It's now it's called National Lampoon's Vacation.
Is it made by National Lampoon? I didn't think it was National Lampoon. I thought it was just Vacation.
Well, the new one it ain't, but the very first one they showed was on last night. Surprisingly, I watched that first before I went to see this movie. So now I know what to expect and stuff. But I'll tell y'all guys something. Now, if you watch Napoleon Lampoon's Vacation and only that movie, you'll probably like this one. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Now, I'll have a little. There's a little spoiler. I ain't gonna get too much, but the main character in the movie, the dad, is apparently the son of the dad.
Well, that's not a spoiler, Braxton. That's actually in the trailer. In fact, that's why people are going to see this movie. It's in the movie. Now, here is my thought on the movie. I actually didn't see the movie, but from what I can tell from the trailer, I'm assuming here, and you can correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
This movie looks like it's pretty much Blues Brothers 2000.
Yeah, pretty much so.
Kind of like that. Like, a long time has passed, and now it's going to recreate what it's done in a previous movie.
Now,
whereas Blues Brothers 2000 was able to be saved by the fact that they had an awesome soundtrack. Love it. Aretha Franklin. That's what's up. What about this movie? Does it, I know that you saw the first one, but there were other movies. So what did you think Like compare the two. Compare the old one from this yearly anticipated, I suppose, sequel.
Now, like I said before, I don't want to get too much spoiler about it, but comparing the old one to this new one, they look almost the same. Now, there are a couple things that are different from the last one. Like like in the first one, they went into town, the gangster town, but in this one, there's some campus or something like that. Like why? I mean, it kind of makes sense in a way, and but most stuff's the same. You get the guy, dad's, the scene. Remember the scene he drives on the road?
Okay, so they recreate a couple of scenes from the original.
Yeah, a couple of them.
And I'm assuming they might have done more because you didn't actually see the one when they went to Vegas.
Oh no,
So they might have recreated more.
Like I said, the only vacation movie I saw was just the first one. So
now, do you recommend this movie to other people?
Now, to anybody that's never seen a vacation movie at all, for anybody that's new to this, I would say watch the original first to get an idea what it's about. Because if you go ahead and see this first before seeing the old ones, you probably don't understand what it's about, what the classic is about.
Well, I'm assuming that if they haven't seen the first one, they're not going to go see this one because this is pretty much a continuation.
Yeah, I mean, if it does,
I actually did wonder this from watching the trailer. I know the movie is about the son. His son goes on his own vacation.
Yeah.
Is the daughter in this? I know he has a daughter. Is she Is she okay? So she's in the movie.
But here's the thing.
Is she also? Does she also go on the vacation?
But here's the thing. They didn't talk her much. Surprising in the movie, it's just like one scene and then, bam.
So they have one scene with the original cast, and then they just move on.
All this is just his sister has married to his husband, and had this like $1 million mansion or something. And
why? You know what? That's enough. Like I'm going to talk about this, but I feel like that might have been a missed opportunity.
Yep.
Would have been a missed opportunity for like the whole family to get together and go on the vacation. Yep. That would have been awesome. I mean, don't get me wrong. I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know if what they've done is good. But what I do know is that what they could have done, and what I kind of wish they did do, was the original cast. Take the original cast and then take the new family members, have them all put in, I don't know, an RV or two, and then have them have a family, like a huge family reunion vacation.
Yeah.
That would be I'd go see that. I'd go see it.
Yeah. But like I said before, if you haven't seen the vacation movies, I would advise seeing the very first one, then see this one.
There's one character that I actually.
Sorry.
If revealing that this character shows up would reveal like a spoiler or anything, does the uncle? I want to say uncle show up.
The uncle?
Yeah, the uncle.
Surprisingly, no. There's no mention of him.
Wait, I mean, I don't think the actor's deceased.
The only character kind of return. It's kind of a minor spoiler. It's just the parents from the first movie. That's it.
Well, that's not a major spoiler, but yeah. So, all right, and now for, as you can tell from what I'm wearing,
Space Invaders.
I went to go see a very special movie. I went to go see Pixels. It was amazing. It was great. And for some reason, a lot of people are giving this movie hate.
I was wondering too why people hate it. It looks like a good movie,
This might just be because I'm a fan of Adam Sandler, but even I know when he messes up. Like Jack and Jill, terrible. That was a terrible movie. Grown Ups 2, the first one had its moments, and so does this movie. This movie, like all the parts, like the whole thing that everyone agrees on is that the parts with the video game characters and when they're interacting with the video game characters, best. It's awesome to watch, and it is. It's visually beautiful. It's beautiful to look at. But the parts with Adam Sandler, and his friend with no video game characters. It's just boring, or it's just like the obvious things. Granted, it is a little cliche, but it works. You know, it's still kind of funny. At the beginning, actually, the way this movie opens up would kind of be a spoiler, but some people are saying that it should have been that. The way this movie, let me give you the story of this game, of this movie. Every time I talk about this movie, I say game because it's pretty much a video game. Like, okay, so as you already know, we sent a rocket into space with a videotape of some of our 80s and 90s memorabilia, like our video games and TV shows, movies, and things like that. One of them was a video game competition where all of our main characters meet. All of the main characters, other than one, actually meet at a video game competition, kind of like The Wizard. The Wizard.
Yeah.
Except it was not as epic as that. It did not reveal a video game. And so all the characters meet there. And then it goes on from there. So it turns out aliens have intercepted this tape and have thought it to be a sign of war. So they create they create soldiers from the video games, and now they have issued a gaming challenge. Each team has 3 lines, just like a video game. The whole movie story plot is set up just like a video game, from beginning to end. Literally, there is a boss battle. The movie even says boss battle. Now, I'm not going to say when you do, whenever the heroes or the villain win, they get a trophy, which is a character. So when the good guys win, they get a video game character to be their partner and sidekick. Like, Cubert is a trophy. And that's something. Cubert, I'm going to talk about Cubert right now to set this at rest.
Yep.
In the movie, people are pissed that Cubert talks.
Wait, he talks in the movie?
He talks English.
Oh my gosh, he's talking English.
Now, everybody is like, oh my gosh, what is he doing talking English? That's not what Cubert does. Cubert goes, it looks like he's cussing.
Yeah.
That's Cubert. That's Cubert. Okay, look, I didn't know this, but I was watching somebody's review, and it turns out Cubert had a TV show where he did talk. Now, Cubert talking, I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with it. Here's why. Because Cubert is pretty much our Slimer.
Yeah.
And by saying that, I'm also connecting this movie to Ghostbusters. And that's very easy to do because they're very similar. You're busting video game characters. That's what you're doing. Slimer and Cubert, they even have the similar voice, and that's the thing that everybody's hating. Oh my gosh, their voices are so annoying. But you have to remember who's making this movie.
Yeah.
The guy making this movie made Gremlins. Remember Gizmo? Remember his voice?
Gremlins is a great movie.
Yeah, they made Gremlins. So yeah, you're gonna have that squeaky voice, and I'm okay with it. There's one scene that they used Cubert for, and the way they did it was just beautiful. It was so hilarious. Cubert cusses in the movie. It's the only cuss word in the whole movie, and Cubert gets to say it.
Yep.
Cubert says it, and when he does, his little voice bubble shows up.
Now, let me ask you this. Now, Grandpa, let me ask you this. Would you prefer this over Wreck-It Ralph? Since both of them are kind of a video game kind of movie.
I do. I kind of feel like they're kind of equal. They both have their own things.
Yeah.
Wreck-It Ralph was an interaction, and this is an interaction. The difference is Wreck-It Ralph, both of these movies have one failing thing.
Yeah.
Pixels did it a little worse than Wreck-It Ralph. Possibilities. They did not utilize their possibilities. Now, I know that some people are going to say that there are legal things that they couldn't get the licensing for certain characters in video games. That's true. But Wreck-It Ralph did get the license for a bunch of bad guys and for a video game. So why couldn't Wreck-It Ralph? In fact, the end credits show them in the video games. Like Wreck-It Ralph in Penelope or in Street Fighter, which like Zangief and that other guy.
Ryu?
I don't remember.
Oh.
But yeah, so they didn't. They made up video games. They made them up. Heroes Duty, Sugar Rush. They made them up.
And Felix
They missed the opportunity of actually having Ralph go into a video game, like a real one that everybody knows. Sure, he was in Pac-Man, but that was only for like one scene. So I kind of wanted to see Wreck-It Ralph go into more video games. I would love to see him go into a fighting game. And I know what you might be thinking of, and we're going to bring that up because that, again, is Disney. We're going to talk about that. Just hold that really awesome thought because it is a good thing. But I'm going to talk about the Pixels, what they missed out on. Pixels has a lot of opportunities that they could have done way better.
Yeah.
Way better. First of all, I feel like this movie, and I agree with some people. There was one guy, Andre, of Black Nerd Comedy, said this movie would have been much better if they were children. Like if our main characters were children.
Wait, for Pixels?
Teenagers. Yeah.
I mean, the cast is fine, you know?
The cast is fine, but he said that it would be a little more interesting because at the beginning of the movie, they are kids. They're teenagers.
Oh.
And what he says is, those characters would be much better to be our main characters instead of Adam Sandler and all those guys. And I agree. That would have been a great movie. Kind of. I kind of feel like that should be a TV show.
Oh, yeah.
This whole thing screams TV show. So I'm going to take a moment now. I'm going to take a quick moment. Straighten out my camera.
A quick magical moment.
Sony, I want you to pay very close attention to the things I'm about to say. Hold on.
Drinking a cup of coffee.
I gotta get me some water. Throat's a little dry. I'm laughing a lot. It's a funny movie. Okay, Sony, pay attention to the words I'm about to say. If you somehow come across this video or someone talking about this video to them, pay attention. You have an opportunity. This movie opens doors. You could make a lot of money if you were to simply have the kid. There's a kid in this movie who's the son of one of the main characters. Have him be part of a special video game elimination team of alien stragglers. Alien characters who are still video game characters and who stayed on Earth to conquer it themselves. There's your perfect TV show. Have teenagers hunt down video game characters for the government.
Yeah.
A great idea for a TV show. And it would make you lots of money because you have the licensing for these characters. You can use a lot of bad guys. Think about this for a minute.
Now,
just think about it.
Oh. Now, let me ask you this. Say if they were wanted to make this into a TV show, who's going to take the rights for it?
Well, it's Warner Brothers, so it depends on what you want it to be.
Yeah.
Do you want it to be for adults or do you want it to be for children? Obviously, it's going to be for children, so they'd probably give it to Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
Now, again, Cartoon Network, if you do this, pay attention to the words I'm about to say. Do not screw this up like you did Level Up.
Yeah.
For those of you who do not know what I'm talking about, Level Up was a TV show where these group of teenagers stumbled upon a glitch in a World of Warcraft-like video game where a magic portal would spew out video game characters from that video game. Sounds like a great idea. And it was a great show because even the weapons came out of the video game. They got the weapons they had in the video game. They didn't go to the video game world, but they fought them here. They fought them in the real world, which was awesome. You can make that pixels. Just get rid of the portal. Get rid of no, that's about it. Just get rid of the portal and the made-up game. Use real games and give them weapons.
Exactly.
There you go. Now, where they screwed up with Level Up is that they didn't think outside the box. They only used the World of Warcraft-like video game. They didn't make up anything else, and they didn't let the main characters go into the video game. It would have been awesome if the actual characters went into the video game, which they did once. They did it once, but that was just like for the ending of an episode. Oh, and then they just canceled the season for no apparent reason other than that it wasn't doing well. Because people didn't watch it. Because they didn't get creative with it, which they could have. So, Cartoon Network, if you decide to make Pixels into a TV show, think outside the box. Okay? Have Qbert be your little sidekick. Okay? There's your video game character. Have Qbert in there. Throw in some of Qbert villains. Throw in Bowser. You had Mario, 8-bit Mario. He was in this movie. It was for a second, but he was there. So clearly, you have the rights. You have his rights somewhere hidden in your files. So bring in Bowser or something.
Or
get creative, people.
Or better yet, have some more classic arcade characters that have not appeared in this one.
There was a bunch. They used a bunch of characters, a bunch of franchises. They used Frogger, Paperboy, Mario. One game that I don't even know if it was an actual game.
What's that?
Pong. Pong was in this. I don't even know.
Grand Blue, what game were you talking about? You know what it was?
No, I don't know. It looked like a bunch of blocks.
Oh, that's not Arkanoid.
No. I mean, it looked like a robot. I'm not getting into this. I don't care. They were blown up. Oh, there's one other character that's in this that I'm surprised even made it in here. But yeah, if you watch the movie, there's one character that's also in Super Smash Brothers Brawl that you didn't expect to be in Super Smash.
Oh,
he's in this. He's in this movie. Look for him. He's hilarious, and he's a trophy that they obtain. He's a trophy, so he's still on Earth. Use him. Make him a villain. I don't care, because apparently they can shapeshift or something.
That's great.
They can shapeshift. Okay, so now that we've gotten that out of the way, there was a bunch of opportunities that they missed to end the movie or get a little more creative. Like if Q*bert's in the world, why doesn't Q*bert use some of his powers to end the game?
Yeah.
Or whatever. Look, there's a bunch of things. I'm going to make a video on how they could have ended this movie a lot quicker. They could have. Okay, now, let's get into the whole point of this episode. Disney.
The magical world of Disney.
Let me show you the world. Now, Braxton, you were holding on to a thought, and I think I know where you were going with this when I was talking about Wreck-It Ralph.
Yep.
It has been confirmed that they are making a sequel.
Hey!
A Wreck-It Ralph sequel.
Yes.
Now,
yes.
Bittersweet, because Disney love you to death. You can't make sequels.
Wait, what?
You can't. They can't make sequels.
That's true.
Whenever they make a sequel out of a movie, it usually sucks. Or it's just okay. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but it just makes you wonder, why did they make a sequel out of this? Like, really? You want some examples? Mulan 2.
Yeah.
Why?
It didn't need a sequel.
I liked Mulan too.
Yeah.
It was okay. It was okay. But it wasn't like it looked like it was supposed to be a TV show instead of a movie, but they just put all the episodes in 1 hour. I don't
Yeah.
basically they can't do that. Aladdin. Oh my god. Aladdin. They made a sequel to Aladdin which had I don't know what happened, but their budget for an animation went down. They had terrible animation.
Mm.
Like it was a lot more brighter instead of darker. It looked like the Aladdin cartoon, which what? But then there was the third one that didn't have the cartoony thing. It actually looked like Aladdin, but it was terrible. It was a terrible movie. Another example for a bad sequel: Cars 2.
Oh boy.
Oh, Larry. I love Larry the Cable Guy, but
Mm.
Secret Agent Mater? Really? Disney, if you wanted to make a spy movie, you should have just made a spy movie. You could
Exactly.
do it. It's not like it's that hard. Just make a human. Make a
It,
human. Give him a song while he's doing the tango with
you know,
a evil female villain
and
or
Grant Blue,
something.
I say something right quick. I admittedly like Cars 1. I didn't think it really needed a sequel, really.
Everyone loved Cars 1. It was good.
Yeah.
Now there's talk of a third one. There's talk of a third one, but I don't think it's going to
Why?
happen because what the frick are you gonna do? What the frick are you
Why?
gonna do? I mean, unless this movie is gonna be a crossover with planes, I don't want it.
Yeah.
Write that down, Disney.
Just like that
Crossover.
one
Cars and
movie.
planes. Oh wait, I actually do. This might have been a special, but I think the third one is gonna be monster trucks based.
Monster Truck.
Yeah, they got like monster truck wheels, and they got to go off road. It's off road racing.
So wait, they're gonna make it now PG-13 or something like that?
It's off road racing.
I was
Oh,
joking. I was joking.
fabulous. Okay, now back to the Wreck It Ralph. Now, this could have the possibility for greatness. It's Wreck It Ralph. It has the possibility for greatness.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, now I'm gonna give. I want Braxton, buddy. I want you.
Yeah.
Since we're just spitting here, tell me, what do you think? What is your prediction of the Wreck-It Ralph sequel?
Prediction. Well, in the first one, they ended up with Felix and that lady from that shooting game getting married.
Mm-hmm.
I if I were to guess, it probably how it kind of be similar, like kind of like Donkey Kong, to make a sequel, like an arcade game of a sequel or something.
Oh, so you're thinking that they had a kid, and now they're gonna try and give the kid its own arcade game or something.
Like how Donkey Kong Jr. is that Donkey Kong is kidnapped by Mario, the hero.
Yeah.
Like have Felix Jr. get kidnapped and have his son rescue him. Kind of similar to that. I mean, just arcade game wise, but story, I don't know what they could do.
Well, what they could do, if you want to go with that, if they have a child, you could go with maybe the kid wants to get his own video game and goes turbo and jumps into other video games to try to become the main character.
Pretty much like the bad guy from the last game. I mean, not
Yeah,
last game, last movie.
but like have Ralph go find him.
Yeah.
Like we could have Ralph go find him, and we can introduce some new video games. And again, Disney, I know you own the rights to Pac-Man. You own some Pac-Man rights.
Yeah.
I know you do, and you own the rights to Zangief. Bring in some more villains. Make the villains play more of an important part in the sequel. That's what I want.
And also have make it. Now I heard rumors that the sequel is supposed to be based on like home consoles. So
okay, Actually, I did have I was gonna go. That's part of my prediction.
Oh.
Okay, my prediction. Are you done?
Almost. Besides having heard rumors is supposed to be based on consoles. If they were to
Hmm.
make an arcade again, like the first one, like I said, they can make it set up like Donkey Kong games. Have
I
his
guess. Well, it would actually have to make sense. It has to make sense. I see how that would make sense. Fix It Felix and now Wreck-It Ralph have to team up to go save the kid.
yeah,
That would actually be a good movie.
yeah,
It would be pretty interesting. Felix Jr. in Wreck-It Ralph going to save the kid from random villain
yeah.
from a console game. Now, my prediction actually is fairly similar to what I hope that they're going to do. The Wreck-It Ralph video game is sold.
Oh, you mean like rights, kinda?
No, the auction. The arcade is closing down or something, and in doing so, the games are unplugged. Now, yes, the unplugging would destroy the world, but by plugging it back in, it sends the characters back into the world.
Oh yeah,
Just that simple. So, some retro teenager kid or whatever buys the Wreck It Ralph arcade game, plugs it into the same outlet as his gaming console or his computer or whatever, and now Ralph goes, they go exploring. They go exploring into the new worlds that
yeah.
is the console. The console. Which now with the console, Disney, gonna stop you here. If you're going to do this and bring Wreck-It Ralph into the console, this is a great idea. Have
Oh
him
yeah, I
go
agree.
into the console. That's great. Now, if you're going to do this correctly, how about Ralph and the gang are trapped in the console?
Oh
Like
yeah,
the player turns on the console, and whatever game the player puts in, boom, Ralph and the gang are now trapped in that universe until they choose a different game.
or pretty much like arcade situation, pretty much.
Yeah, that would be pretty interesting. Change the disc, you know, change the universe, new
Yep.
characters. But what you want to do is have like like a side main character from the video game previous, like every time he changes it, one character from that universe stays with the gang.
Yeah.
You know? That would be a great idea. Now, if you're going to do this correctly, guys, Disney, okay, you need to use real video game characters.
Yeah.
Okay? You can't use fake characters. Do not make these games up.
Yeah.
If you want to if you want to have a joke because it's sold at auction, Felix Jr. lost his wife. So if you want to make a quick joke and have the owner of a video game console put in a video game version, a console version of Hero's Duty into the console, and then have him think that it's the same person, but it's a different thing.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to do that. Go for it. I'm totally okay with that. That was a great idea. I love it. Also, bring back Penelope. Have her somehow like trapped. Like have her go with Ralph. I don't care. Okay, I want her back. I liked her. Okay, have her like in the middle, like when everything is getting sold at auction. Have her just happen to be in Ralph's universe, like visiting.
Yeah.
Have that happen. I don't care. Okay, I want that. Okay, I want her back. She was very funny. Okay, but yeah, Disney, use real video games. Do not make these guys up. Don't make
Yeah.
them up.
Yeah. Look,
Okay, don't get
take
me wrong.
Pixels for example. In terms of video game characters wise.
They use real video game characters. They didn't make any. They might have made one. They made up one. They made one up, maybe. I
Yeah.
don't even know if it's fake. It might have just been an obscure video game character that no one's heard of. I don't care. But you have to use real video games. If you want to make up one video game, to be like the final video game that they're trapped in, like the last game, like have the last game that they get transported to,
Mm-hmm.
be a made up one. You can make that one up, make up one. The rest of them use real video games. Okay, like Sonic. There you go. Put Sonic in the console. The
Mm-hmm.
Sonic game. Boom! Now Ralph and the gang are in the Sonic universe. Oh, what's this? Now Tails is going to be joining their adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Simple?
Or have Mario Luigi in it.
Yeah. Or, hey, they put in the Mario Brothers, which I don't think they'll do because I don't think Mario trusts Disney after the Super Mario Brothers movie. But yeah, but like if they put in Mario, then we're gonna put the Mario game in. Oh, how you doing? Oh, Toad's gonna join us. Don't make it the main characters.
Yeah.
If you want to have the main character join in, that's fine. But I think you might want to go with, if you want to play it safe, have side characters join their adventure. Like, oh boy, now Toad's gonna join the fun. Toad, or as Dashy XP would call him, Toad bitch ass. Oh boy. Now he's in here. Like if you want to put Mario Kart, like if Mario Kart is one of the levels and then Vanellope like is in there, that would be great. I'd be fine with that. Would be awesome. Wouldn't that be awesome?
Oh yeah.
Like if the player puts in Mario Kart, but to get out of that universe, they have to win a race
Yep.
in Mario Kart. Now, if they did that, Nintendo, this goes back to you. Game character. Okay, this is also for the gaming companies. Okay, you want to make money? You want to make money really fast? Support Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if your franchise is in Wreck-It Ralph 2, then you can hoard the hell out of it. For example, Sonic. He was briefly in Wreck-It Ralph 2 as exposition, but he was there. We all remember the little thing where he explained what happens when you're in different games.
Yep.
Okay, now that happened. Now, what people don't remember is that Sega, in return, got DLC from Wreck-It Ralph. Ralph was in Sonic Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed.
Yep.
He was in. So there you go. If you're gonna have Mario in the universe of the Wreck-It Ralph sequel, here you go. Have Vanellope be a DLC for your Mario Kart.
Or Smash Bros. Like Ralph. Wreck-It
Or
Ralph.
have Ralph and Smash Brothers. That'd be great. That would actually be pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Have his final Smash be bricks falling from the sky.
Mm-hmm.
That's his final Smash. Get creative. That's what I'm just saying. In return, then those characters could be downloadable for your video games.
Yeah.
Skylanders. If they so happen to get into the Skylander universe, and then now Spyro's joining in on the fun.
Yeah.
Which I think that would be an awesome thing. Like Felix riding Spyro.
I wish Spyro would come back, man.
Make Ralph or Fix-It Felix little figure for the Skylanders game. Nothing wrong with that. I don't think that would ever happen because Skylanders and Disney Infinity are button heads.
Yeah.
It's still a possibility. It's a thing that could happen in PlayStation. Don't think that you can't be part of this either. Okay? You can totally be part of this. Have Wreck-It Ralph be in Ratchet and Clank.
Or Places All-Stars Battle Royale,
If he's in no, but what I'm saying is in the movie, maybe Ratchet and Clank make an appearance.
No, that would be nice.
Maybe while they're making their appearance, Sony convinces the people at the Wreck-It Ralph to maybe advertise their movie.
Oh yeah.
Nah, we can't. We'd love to join you, but we're currently working on our new movie. If you want to have that for a quick thing, and then have Commander Quark join in on the team or whatever. You can have that. And then maybe Ralph or Vanellope's car can be in Rocket League.
Yeah.
Because they had cars, so maybe they could be in Rocket League. Maybe they could be in Or
Yeah.
like Nintendo again, like if you wanted, have the Nintendo characters, and then the woman from College Heroes Duty, have her like escape pod spaceship. Maybe that
Yeah.
could be a nice DLC for Fox.
Star
Be a
Fox.
nice little
Yeah.
DLC. Just saying.
Or just out there, Call of Duty. Just out there.
Yeah, just like have her down. Like you can download her gun. You can have her gun. Her gun will be in the next Doom game.
Oh God, it'd be
You
crazy.
will now have downloadable content. You can now have her gun, that little laser blaster thing, plasma rifle thing. You can have it now. It's yours. You can use it. Or an 8-bit blaster. 8-bit cannon in Doom. That would be great.
Oh yeah.
Now, so yes, people at Disney, Wreck-It Ralph 2. If you're going to bring it into console, you have to use real games, and you have a lot of possibilities.
Yeah.
Don't mess up, okay? Don't. And better yet, if you do this, hey, how about some exclusive Disney Infinity stuff, like Ratchet and Clank and Disney Infinity?
Oh, that'd be nice. Or a Sly Cooper.
I think Wreck-It Ralph is your opener. People at Disney Infinity, okay? Wreck-It Ralph 2, that is your gate. That is your glorious key to countless possibilities. Okay? That's your gate. You can use Wreck-It Ralph to make figures out of characters like Ratchet and Clank. You will probably never get this, but Mario, maybe you can work with amiibos or something.
Oh yeah.
Like you can do that. Get creative, like make it a Nintendo thing, or whatever. Like I don't care, but like the people at Disney Infinity, this is your thing. This will open doors. Okay? Now, continue talking about Disney. Let's talk about TV shows.
TV shows.
Now, people at Disney, and Braxton, I'm sure you can agree,
Yep.
suck. They suck.
Oh, Disney Channel as a whole.
No, just their TV shows. They suck.
Oh yeah, they do. You wanna know the main common thing is? You wanna know one main
What?
common thing about it? There's a lot more live
What?
action as cartoons.
Well, actually, all their cartoons are on Disney XD. Now, let's get that out of the way. Me and Braxton, we love Disney XD.
Oh,
Love
yeah.
it. It's great. It's got Marvel's Agents of Smash, Avengers, Phineas and Ferb. Maybe I don't know if they're gone or whatever. Gravity Falls is my favorite show. I love it.
And posted my favorite show on there is on Disney XD, Pac-Man Goes to the Adventures, which I think they canceled already, did they?
It's off. It's not on there anymore. But yeah, so the animated stuff that's awesome and cool goes to Disney XD. And every once in a while it'll show up on oh wait, actually, yeah, there's another thing. Another thing, guys, at Disney Infinity. Why not do that? You can do another thing. Disney Infinity. You work with Disney XD because here's a little something. 2 voice actors from Wreck-It Ralph, Fix-It Felix, and the shooter girl with the gun.
Yeah.
The Hero's Duty thing. Those 2 voice actors are in a Disney XD cartoon called Wander Over Yonder. Make figures out of them.
Yeah.
Like if you want a 4.0, all right, if you want your 4.0, make it Disney XD related.
Yeah.
It's just an idea.
Or pretty much, how they made Disney Infinity, that would turn into like a little cartoon, like a TV show, you know?
Well, I don't think they do that, but if they were, they wouldn't be that bad. But again, I don't think they'll do that. But
Yeah.
again, get creative, guys. Come on. I mean, Star Wars, I'm loving it. Loving it. Comes out this month. This month it comes out. Super excited. But yeah, back to subject. Disney Channel sucks.
Oh, they ain't the only ones too, though.
Yeah, but today's episode is about Disney.
Oh yeah.
On Team Everything, I was on a podcast of entertainment show, and we talked about Nickelodeon and how they suck. Except for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's awesome. That's awesome. In fact, they're introducing a character that was in the 2006 version. I don't remember his name, but he's awesome, and I hope that they also introduce the Triceratons. Is that it? Triceratons?
I think so.
You know what I'm talking about? The Triceratons people.
Bebop Rocksteady?
No, just the from 2006. The Triceratop people.
Oh, I don't remember.
Remember, they went to another planet, and they were Triceratop people who then invaded Earth. It's awesome. It was after the Krang, or whatever they were calling themselves. But yeah, so Disney Channel sucks. I can't like illustrate that enough. Okay, here is a show. Let's take a great idea, okay? A creative, interesting idea, okay? Braxton, give me an interesting idea.
All right,
that you think would make a give me a cliche. Give me a cliche that most kid reality TV shows have. Give me a cliche.
They evolve with their parents.
Okay. Give me okay. Give me one more scenario.
They always go to a school.
Oh, there we go. Okay. They most of the show is about the school.
All right, same thing.
We can send that through the Disney Channel crap heap, which actually wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad, but there were some episodes that were good, but it got bad. Okay, it was terrible except for one or two episodes. The Halloween special actually was great. So I haven't even mentioned the show, and I'm praising it, insulting it. So let's take the TV show about these kids in a school. Ram that into the machine. We have Ant Farm. Ant Farm.
I think they canceled that. Did they?
I thought they got a whole new season. I think they got a whole new season. And they got a whole new. They might have canceled it recently, but it just saw. But it started to go downhill. The Halloween special. Every year they would do a Halloween special called Monster Farm or whatever. That was good. Like the monsters in a school. That's creative. Okay, that's actually creative and kind of interesting. I liked watching it. Okay, Braxton, give me another cliche.
Okay, cliche.
We can ram into this machine. Let's see. What else?
They always fall with they're using social media or something like that. Like using
phones. What? Phones. What?
Well, a show like Dog of the Blog, kind of like that.
Oh, well, okay. Let's take that. Dog with the Blog. The cliche there is a talking, like something that shouldn't be talking in live is alive. Like Alf. Alf had an alien that talked,
great show.
And it was awesome. Now let's take the idea of having a pet or having a character that's not necessarily human, and let's put that into our cliche machine.
Yeah.
We actually get two. We get two shows. We get Dog with a Blog. Oh, so bad. And it
It's
shouldn't be
rancid.
bad. You have a talk. And the worst part is the parts with the dog. When the dog is in the. Like, when the show is about the dog, it's funny. The
But
dog is funny.
but
This dog is funny. But.
but oh.
What are you going with?
But about 9 or 8% of the show is all about the kids. They don't talk about the doll much, you know?
Well, actually, it's worse than that because now it's mostly about the kids. Actually, one kid. It's mainly about one kid. Like the middle child is what it's all about. There's three kids. The show has turned into all about the middle child, which she's not funny. Actually, she's kind of funny, but only with the dog. The first few episodes, like a good bit of the episode, were about the dog. And there's always that little girl and the dog. They each have their own stories, like a side story. What's what's bad about the show is, for some reason, a show called Dog with a Blog, and yet somehow the dog gets the side story.
Yeah.
Whenever there's two stories, usually the dog's the one with the side story.
Now,
How does that happen?
when you think of the title, Dog with a Blog, you're thinking the show is mainly about a dog with a blog, not about the kids. Not is about the dog. You know,
Well, the newest
like
episode is about the dog. The newest episode is going to be about the dog. Stan, which is the character of the dog, somehow has babies,
yeah, baby's
and the
kids.
babies, the kids talk. The
Yeah.
kids, the kids can talk, and they're kind of funny. So now they gotta hide the talking dog puppies from this woman who wants to buy them or something.
Oh boy.
No. The kids and the mother run away to live with the father, Stan, and this rich, prissy, your classic jerky rich character.
Yep.
You get her. Okay, let's hit one more cliche. Let's hit one more cliche. Give me something. Give me something good.
One more cliche.
Give me
Besides the
something.
parents, the dog, the school. About. Hey, I can't come up with one.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure it counts,
Okay.
though.
Give me a popular TV show, an animated TV show that they could easily turn into a reality TV show. Give me one of those.
Oh, if you're talking about that, I got a few in my mind.
Okay, give me one, and we'll see if there's a Disney show about it. It has to be Disney, a Disney cartoon that was turned into something else. The idea could be. Give me something.
How about Proud Family?
The Proud Family. Okay. Oh yes. Okay, the Proud Family. Let's take the Proud Family. And they literally are proud, and it's an awesome show. I loved it. Now let's put that in our machine. First of all, don't ever diss grandmama.
Nope.
Don't
Never
diss
diss grandma.
grandmama. Ooh, I loved her character. I love that dog. She was so funny. Okay, so let's take the Proud Family. Let's put it in our cliche machine. What do we get? Ding-ding! We get Good Luck Charlie.
Good Luck Charlie.
That's pretty much what it is. It's the Proud Family. Okay? You have the main character daughter, a brother, which I guess isn't in the Proud Family, but still. Like, you get their whole thing, and there's a baby. The only thing missing is a grandma.
Exactly.
It's an old lady that's hilarious. With charm. That's all you're missing. And there you go. That's the Proud Family. Oh, and make them white as hell. This family is white.
Yeah, we're not being racist, folks.
So,
we're not being racist about it.
We're not, Braxton. You don't mention that. Come on, we're just talking here. When we're talking, there's no such thing as racism. When it's just two people talking about things, there's no such thing as racism.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, there is, but we just don't. You just don't. It's just conversation.
Yeah, sorry to say that, folks. Sorry
Okay.
that came out of my mouth.
Now, give me. Now I'm gonna give you one, and I'm gonna say one that you didn't mention. Now there is a thing. There's one or two shows that are good. They're good. They're interesting. They're interesting. Now, this is a show called Friends Whenever.
Wait, what?
Friends when Oh, and by the way, Braxton, I just remember. I just realized a show that if we take parents and cram them into the cliche machine, you wanna know what we get?
What?
Girl Meets World.
Gromit. Oh
A
boy.
continuation story of Boy Meets World.
Spin-off of the greatest show, Boy Meets World. Oh my god.
Well, I mean, it's okay. It's got the boy. The boy who met the world is in the movie. Is in the show. He's the father. It's his daughter.
Don't get me wrong, the show's pretty good. It's just I just prefer the original, you know?
Yeah, it's got its charm. Okay, so let's talk about Friends Whenever. It's not a bad show. Okay, so there's these two friends, and whenever they can time travel.
Oh, world.
This is usually the part where you go, what?
Oh, sorry. What?
Right. So, and the reason this is, I didn't see the first few episodes. I've only recently saw it, and I thought it was interesting for Disney. So, I'm now going to tell you. I'm assuming that's because they're one of the kids' brother is a super genius, and an experiment went wrong on the two friends that time traveled. They're not sisters. I'm assuming that something went wrong with them, so now they have the power of time travel.
Yep.
Now, time travel with these two, the thing that makes them friends whenever and to make it Disney friendly kitty bull is how they time travel. You want to know how they time travel? It's so cute. It's so cute. What they do is all they have to do is like all they have to do is touch. Like they all like do this, and then it's like Wonder Twins. Wonder Twins.
You know, I was
like if we high fived right now, like if we high fived, cling, and we can time travel.
Yeah. You want to know
we
something?
can time travel.
Hey, Grant Blue, you want to know something though? I suppose there's never been a show that's like Wonder Twins.
Now hold on. Well, this pretty much is Wonder Twins, except get rid of the cool powers of each of them having two different powers, but have them have the same power. Now, are you ready? Are you ready for the way they make it so cutesy?
Yeah.
They don't actually do it usually, but most of the time when they time travel, the way they do it, it's so cute. Oh, they're the best friends.
Oh my god.
They high five. They do this. They do this. They high five like this, and then boom, they time travel. Or they hug each other or something. But you like one of the characters, like they're both weird. They're both weird. There's not like a straight man. There's not. They're both weird characters, which is okay. That's what makes the show interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the show is very interesting. Okay, this is actually a very interesting show. I recommend watching it. It's not that bad, surprisingly. And they could have really done terrible. What it reminds me of, and you can correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But it reminds me of That's So Raven. Because every once in a while, most of the time, they go into a future, like things happen, and if they don't like what happens, like if something, like if the episode that I saw, the first one I saw, one of the people who's living with her best friend because the parents are insert no parent Disney thing, which happens a lot.
Yeah.
So the parents are gone. So now the girl, the sister, the brother has an RV, which is also his secret laboratory. Yeah. So she's living with her friend and her parents. To say thank you, she's trying to come up with a way to say thank you. And the way that she thought she was going to do it was something with fire. Something with fire. She was going to do something with fire. And then they do like the thing where they skip ahead, like Disney does, like a quick. And then this happened,
Mm.
Okay, so it turns out they burned down the house. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh no, I've really screwed up. Time travel twins. Time twins. Zoop. Then they go before they happen. And that's why it's like That's So Raven, because something happens, they do something, and if it doesn't go, like if something terrible happens to them, or something inconvenient happens, that like random inconvenient teen stuff happen, they'll just time travel backwards. That's a Raven. She saw the future.
Mm-hmm.
The only difference here is they actually are in the future and they go to the past.
Yeah. And there's Bart Simpson on the cut.
Of course there is.
Yeah.
Don't have a cow, man. Don't have a cow. Don't have a cow, man. I don't even know what that means. I don't know. I guess it doesn't mean don't shit out a cow. I don't know. Okay, so that's one good show. And then there's this other show. I don't remember the name. I'm sorry. But pretty much what it is, it's about a secret agent family. A spy family.
Like Secret Saturdays?
Shut up. No. Not Secret Saturdays. Secret Saturdays hunted monsters.
Oh.
You're thinking of the Friday. I don't know what they were, but there was one episode. There was one animated show on Nicktoons with a spy family, and they fought villains.
Is it X Family?
Yes, X Family. The X's.
I was surprised they didn't make a lot of episodes for it. I think they only made like one season.
It was pretty good, actually. So yeah, just take them, make them white, and put them on Disney.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a secret agent family. Unfortunately, I don't remember the name. So yeah, it's a secret agent family, but if you want to use Disney logic, it's pretty much Kim Possible.
Kim Possible is a good show.
If Kim Possible, if like the whole family were secret agents. And black. So yeah. And like the son, like the whole show surrounds the daughter, who is a secret agent in training or something. The mother is a secret agent. The father is a secret agent or something. Like, and they have a son. There's a brother. He's a hacker.
Yeah.
He's a spy. But there's a third one. So let's put there's a character who's not human in the machine, and we get a smaller daughter. The smaller sister, the youngest sibling, is a robot.
Yeah. Oh, like
she's a robot.
Like that show I Am Robot on Cartoon Network.
Kind of, yeah. No.
I Am Robot is on Robot Jones, a thing.
No, you were right. I Am Robot is a thing. But yeah, so it's kind of like that shit. I wouldn't compare it to that, but yeah, she's a robot. And she's not even a main character, but I mean she is, but she's not the main character. But she's a robot. She's a secret agent gadget. Pretty much. And like they do jokes, like she can take out her eyeball and stuff. And that's great. So yeah, there's some good shows, but most of the time Disney Channel sucks. Oh, Braxton. Now, what if I told you? Now, there's another Disney show that they have recently created, and it premiered yesterday, right after another thing that we're going to talk about. Now,
Oh.
tell me if this sounds like an animated show from a different company, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Three kids go to camp.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
Wait a minute.
And there's a crazy camp counselor and assistant camp counselors
Wait a
who are
minute.
like weird. Who are kind of like weird, but you still like them kind of weird. Ooh, ooh, wait. And one of the kids' name, I'm pretty sure, I shit you not. No, wait, no, I'm not going to say it because I could be wrong and I don't want to get this one wrong. So, yeah, let's take all of that, okay? It's a summer camp. Tell me, Braxton, is that anything like a show you've seen?
I know what it is. Camp Laszlo. Good.
Yeah, it's Camp Laszlo.
That show was amazing, man.
Now put it on Disney.
Disney, you done goofed.
Now hold on now. They didn't goof.
They didn't.
They didn't goof. This is the one time they did not goof. They took a bad show like Jesse. They took Jesse.
Jesse. What was that show? I forgot. What's it about?
Jesse is a show about a babysitter who takes care of three rich kids or whatever. It's pretty much The Nanny, but younger.
Oh.
Yeah, younger and more modern or whatever. So, let's take Jesse, which is a bad show. I don't like it. I hate it. It's annoying and stupid. Let's take that. Let's take Jesse, a bad show. Now, let's take some of the good characters. Let's take some of the funny characters. Let's take not all the kids. Let's take some of the kids from that show. Let's drop them into a different scenario. Camp. Summer camp.
Yeah. Similar to Camp Laszlo.
So let's send them to a camp that's similar to Camp Laszlo. And add some new characters that are actually pretty funny. We throw all this together and you get a good show.
But you want to know something, though?
They took a bad show and made it a good show. It's called Bunked.
Yeah.
And it's actually pretty funny. I was laughing.
You want
watching
something, though? I hate carbon copies of the same show like that. You know what I mean? But
Well, yes. Well, it's not exactly a carbon copy, but you can obviously see that it's similar.
But Grand Blue, unless if it's like a bad show and they turn it good, that's okay. But if it's a good show from the beginning, why would they make another one?
Well, in this sense, they took a bad show and made it into a better show by taking some elements from an amazing show.
Drinking that bar coffee.
Well, no, I was just using that to like get you to a certain point. There's multiple camp counselors. One of them just happens to be mean and spiteful. Stupid. Okay, so that's a great show. It's awesome. Okay, it's pretty funny. I saw the first episode yesterday. It was funny.
Check it out. Oh, check it out.
Yeah, check it out. It's pretty funny.
It's on
Disney.
Disney.
Like, I mean, it's better than the other shows on Disney. It's much funny. You know, it's funny. You gotta laugh at me. Yeah. But before you watched yesterday, before you watched Bunked, there was a movie, a brand new movie that's going to spawn a TV show.
Uh-oh.
And this is why, this is the main thing we're going to talk about. Descendants.
I did not see that.
Okay, I know that Braxton has messed up a lot in the past couple of hours. I'm going to get to all of his mess ups.
Oh,
boy, the first mess up that he did was last night he watched Wreck-It Ralph. Now, that's not a
Wreck-It
mistake.
Ralph.
But he did not, like, the whole reason Wreck-It Ralph was playing was to get people watching Disney so that when Descendants came on, people would be watching. He turned off the television.
Yeah.
He turned off the television instead of watching the movie. There was a clock on Disney Channel leading up to it. He didn't watch it.
Nope.
But I did. I watched it. It was okay.
So I missed nothing, did I?
You missed something pretty good. It was actually pretty good. Now, this is going to be filled with spoilers. But not too many. Not too many, but get ready, okay? So, here's our story. Here's the story. Spoiler alert. The story starts, pretty much, there's a backstory. And we're going to I'm going to break this movie down bit by bit, okay? And how stupid each bit is.
Oh.
Okay. So, Beauty and the Beast get married. We start there. Beauty and the Beast get married, and Beast turns into a king. Now, he then unites the kingdoms of Disneyland. But they give it a different name, but it's Disneyland.
Yeah.
Okay? They give Disneyland a new name, but yeah. He united the kingdoms of Disneyland, which, okay, let's stop right there.
Hey, Grand Blue.
Okay, what?
You want to know something sad, though? While I was watching Wreck-It Ralph, they showed the previews of it.
And you didn't pay attention?
Nope.
Well, did you like the previews?
I thought it was okay, but it's just too generic to me. You know, I thought it should
Okay, see, I'm gonna get to the generic parts.
Yeah.
That's another thing I'm gonna break down later. Okay, so, we're gonna break this down right now because now Beast and Beauty and the Beast, Bella and Beast are now kings. They're kings of everything. They're king and queen of all of Disneyland, pretty much. I don't care if it was called something else. It's Disneyland. If it has all the Disney villains, Disney characters, it's Disneyland.
Yep.
Now, here's what I think is kind of weird. Why are they king and queen?
I don't know.
Now, don't get me wrong, Cinderella and all those other most of their princes were named Charming or Charming. So I guess it wouldn't make sense. But there's other characters that could have been king. Arthur could have been king. Why isn't Arthur king? But I guess it wouldn't make sense if Arthur was the king because then the story wouldn't be able to exist. But I just want to know how it's like Beast, Beauty and the Beast, really. I guess if the main villain is pretty much Maleficent, so why isn't Sleeping Beauty and her husband like the main good guys? Why are they king and queen? Wouldn't that make more sense? Yeah. Bella and Beast have nothing to do with the villains in the island. Okay, so let's keep moving on with the story, the plot of the story, since I'm getting into this. I don't know how he did it. I don't know how he did it. I really don't.
But he do.
Somehow, the Beast banished all of the villains.
What?
All of them. He banished all of the villains to an island.
What did he use? Did you use that magic dust?
They might have used a magic wand because there's a magic wand. There's the fairy godmother. She's in this movie.
Now, whoa. So
okay.
how did the Beast get the magic wand in the first place? You don't have.
I don't know. I don't even know that. That's what you're looking for. Clearly, okay. That's what you're looking at. How did he get the magic wand?
Yeah.
Well, it's like everyone's a person, everyone's a good guy. Like if everyone in the Disney Channel movies exist, then he just asked. He just asked for help. He just asked. That's not the part you should be focusing, though. What I'm focusing on, which I'm surprised you're not, how did he do that?
Yeah.
How did he get all of the villains?
You know
It's
what?
not just the villains, though. He also got villain sidekicks. They say the sidekicks and villains, and they sent them all to one island.
And what's that?
The Island of the Forgotten.
Oh, the Forgotten.
I guess it's a bad name, but
But
still,
nobody
how did
knows.
he do that? How did he get all of Disney villains, put them in one island?
And they had no magic. It's just a giant.
Okay, so yeah, there's a magic barrier created by the fairy godmother's magic wand. This barrier keeps all the bad guys in there. And all the good guys can't go there.
Yeah.
I don't know why they can't go in. That's just weird. Like, what if... I'm going to get into this later, but again, there's plot holes. Like the size of an island.
Size of an island.
We're about to get to a major plot hole.
Oh, boy.
So, they have a son. So, the main thing is, now that all this stuff has happened, the children of your favorite Disney characters, their children are the main characters of the show or movie.
Now, here's the thing. Does the child have a furry tail?
No, that was magic that made him the Beast.
Oh.
It's not hereditary, but he has animal instincts.
Oh.
I guess it's a side effect from magic. I don't know. I don't know. There's a part in the movie where he kind of looks like he's about to go Wolverine on him. Okay, not the Beast, like his son, who's going to be crowned king. And his first proclamation is that the children of the Island of Forgotten be given a second chance and get to go to school. Here's my first plot hole. There's only one school in all of Kingdoms. There's one.
One.
You can't tell me that there's multiple ones because somehow all of the main characters' children end up in this school. So there's only one. There's one school. Okay, so the bad guys' children's get to go, but only 4 of them are as a trial to make sure that it will work. Only 4 villain children. Only 4 of them. The son of Cruella de Vil, the son of Jafar. And here's another mess up. I was telling this to Braxton, and this guy said Jamar. This fool said Jamar like he be working at a Radio Shack. Hey, yo, I need some technical support. Where's Jamar at? Where's Jamar? Okay, so yeah, that's another mess up that he did, like Jamar. What? No. The daughter of, there's an even thing somehow. There's an even of 2 daughters and 2 sons. The 2 daughters, one daughter is from the evil queen. Okay, another mess up. I asked Braxton, how did you see Snow White, and do you remember what happened at the end? Because here's your plot hole. And this genius said, oh yeah, Snow White died.
That, my friend.
This fool didn't finish the movie and thought that Snow White died.
I thought she died. I could have sworn. I was about 4 or 5 while I watched the movie. I could have sworn I thought she died.
She was waking up by true love's kiss.
Oh, too young. My brain was tiny, as small as a peanut.
So this fool thought that Snow White died, but no. What I wanted him to remember was that the evil queen, she died. She was eaten by crows. She died.
And the crows having a good dinner.
And yet, she's alive. Okay, first of all, Jafar is dead too. He blew up. in Aladdin 2, Return of Jafar. He exploded.
And never returned.
And now he's back.
Yep.
Now, not only are these two characters who died, not only are they alive, not only that, but they had children. They had children.
How can they have children?
Okay. I don't even know.
Nobody
So they had
knows.
children. I don't know who mated with them. I don't know who, because there's the son of Cruella de Vil. I don't even know who was like. It must have been some blind dude. Some blind guy didn't know what he was doing, and he did the nasty. He did the nasty. He did the. I'm gonna do a joke here. Are you ready for this? He did the doggy style with Cruella de Vil. Get it? Doggy. The 101 Dalmatians. It's funny.
What that?
So, yeah. Her son and the daughter of Maleficent. Now, here's something that a line in the movie is that Maleficent, like they're all shocked that Maleficent's daughter, she's the most evil of all the villains over there.
Mm.
There's a problem right there.
Yeah.
The frick? How is Maleficent the worst? Like out of all of them, she's the worst.
I have no idea.
Okay, I know that she did some bad things. She did a lot of bad things. In fact, she almost won. But is she the worst? Is she really the worst?
Not really.
Like literally before they say Maleficent, the daughter of Maleficent, they say the daughter of the evil queen. Queen of evil.
Bingo.
The queen of all evil is lower than Maleficent. Okay. And I hate to get technical. Because I know I'm gonna get technical with this movie. I am. Satan. Satan is a villain in Fantasia. Satan.
And Mickey Mouse is up there.
The devil himself. So in this backstory, if all of the bad guys from all the Disney movies are on this island, that means that Maleficent got her ass whooped is higher than Satan himself.
That is crazy.
She is more evil than Satan. Well, wait, yeah, there we go. There's someone who could be king. Why is it Mickey King? Why is it Mickey King of Disneyland? I bet he was pissed.
I mean, he built Disney from the ground up, you know?
I mean, it's like all the kingdoms are like, because it's Disneyland. Okay, if all the Disney movies are incorporated here, then why is it Mickey King? Why can't Mickey be king of Disneyland?
Exactly, you know?
Or at least have him be Duke.
Yep.
Okay, so moving on. So there's an opening scene where all the kids are like introduced and they're singing this song called I'm Bad, I think. No, or it's like I'm Trouble. I'm going to say this. I'm pretty sure this is just a Disney theme over High School Musical.
Yeah.
The movie is. I don't know if the TV show is going to be that, but yeah, that's what the movie pretty much is. If you go in there thinking that, you have a pretty good idea, but that's not the point. There's a story that goes along with it that you actually should care about.
Exactly.
So let's keep going, shall we? Here's your next plot hole. All four of these villains, the parents, somehow conveniently, I don't even know if this is convenient to the plot, but conveniently, they all live together. Like they live in like an apartment together. So like it's like villain friends.
Dang.
The friends, like if Disney, it's Disney Friends. And
Yeah.
Jafar is Ross. Um, I'm guessing Cruella Deville is not Rachel. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. It's friends. It's friends. So like they're all conveniently there. So they hatch a plan. Maleficent has an evil plan. She's going to allow the children to
It
go
will plan.
so they can steal the fairy godmother's magic wand and release the barrier.
Mm.
Break the barrier.
Yeah.
A little cliche. This whole movie's a cliche. It's about Disney. It's one big cliche. Now, one thing to keep in mind, because I was freaking out at the beginning of this, because Jafar is technically like a genie
Exactly.
or whatever. And there's like small tip of the hat to movies that they've been in. They're movies. Like Jafar's son brings a lamp. Like a lamp that looks like the genie's lamp. And Jafar says, "Oh, you brought me a lamp," and he tries to rub it, but there's no genie.
Nope.
So yeah, there's a joke there that he wants a genie so he can make his three wishes or whatever. And like they make references to their movies and their enemies and whatever. Okay, so there's that. They go to the thing now. The here's what I kind of don't like.
With that.
The children are given artifacts of the villains. Like, for instance, the daughter of the evil queen is given the magic mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall. But it's like pocket sized. In fact, one of the jokes is mirror, mirror in my head. So, yeah, there's that. That's a thing.
Yeah.
And Maleficent gives her daughter a magic book of spells that will work outside of the barrier because inside the barrier, magic doesn't work.
Mm.
There's no magic. Magic doesn't work as long as the magic barrier is up. So, yeah, magic barrier keeps magic out. Nothing works. No evil spells will work inside the barrier. Outside the barrier, magic works. It's a thing that happens.
Yep.
Here's what I just wonder. Why didn't Jafar give his son his staff?
I have no idea.
His magic, his staff, like the eyes and your...
Probably because he don't believe in his son, probably, or something.
Well, that's just it. Like, he likes his son. They're like best friend, and he owns a thrift shop, pretty much, of things that his son has stolen.
Mm.
Hold it. Right there. I would like to make that a little stop there. There's your problem right there. There's a problem right there. Jafar is okay with his son being a street rat, being a thief in the streets. His son is pretty much Aladdin, and he's okay with that.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. I don't understand that.
Yeah,
Okay, so I'm going to keep moving. There's a lot of movie. I'm sorry if I'm taking up a lot of time, but there's a lot of movie.
Yeah.
We got to break this bad boy down because it's going to be a show. It's going to be a show later.
Yeah.
Okay, so they get there. They get there and we meet some characters. Oh boy.
Yay!
We meet some characters. Not only do we have the prince of the son of Beauty and the Beast, but we also get daughter, his girlfriend, for the time being. His girlfriend is daughter. Oh, are you ready for the kicker?
Yep.
His girlfriend, who, okay, later in the movie, the daughter of Maleficent becomes his girlfriend. But you want to know who she has to get rid of first?
Oh.
Oh, here comes the cliche irony.
Uh-oh.
You ready?
Ready.
It's the daughter of Sleeping Beauty.
What?
Oopsie, what are the odds that now she has to compete with the daughter of Sleeping Beauty?
Yeah, to beat the
Oh,
Doctor Sleeping Beauty.
I'm not sure if this was a thing. I don't know why this is a thing, but they're black now. Sleeping Beauty's family is black now.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what. Like, what I was looking at was like, I didn't like. I couldn't stop. Like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Like, I stopped for a minute. Wait a minute. I could have sworn that Sleeping Beauty was like white as fuck. And like her grandma's there, and it's like, no.
No.
First of all, you were fatter when I saw you last. You were a little fatter.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, so we keep moving on. So he has to compete with her, but that's not the only cliche character we meet. We also get to meet the son of the dwarves.
How do dwarves have a son? There's 7 of them.
I can only pray to God that it's not the way I think.
No,
I can only I can only hope that it's not like Snow White's the mother. I can only hope.
Oh no, that'd be crazy if it is.
But I know that the mother has to be human because their son is actually normal sized. Like, he's tall. He's not a dwarf.
How's the son of a dwarf the size of a human?
Now, unfortunately, I didn't catch his name. I don't remember his name. I don't. But I don't think it was like what I expected, though. I don't think it's what I expected. See, when you say, "Oh, this is the son of," it's a specific dwarf, by the way.
Mm.
The specific dwarf that it's a son of is the popular one.
Dang.
It's Dopey.
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 Dope.
You remember Dopey? You know, he's a dog. He's a dumb one. Okay, with the big ears.
Yeah, and nobody.
But his son apparently is like the smartest kid in the school.
What?
I don't know how that happened.
Dopey the smartest. That's a achievement right
Dopey's
there.
son is the genius of the movie. Okay, so yeah, that happened. That happened. And like while he's doing it, he's trying to say all the names of the gnomes, of the dwarfs. Sorry, or yeah. Okay, so he says the list of the names: Angry, Doc, Sleepy, Dopey, and he can't remember one, and it's Sneezy. Sneezy. I don't know who he is. I don't know what his name isn't like an adjective. His name's not an adjective. He's not brainy, which I wish it was.
Yeah,
I wish his name was Brainy. But I guess if his name was Brainy, we'd be going into a different territory other than dwarfs. We'd be going from dwarfs to smurfs. Demurfs, if you will. Demurfs. So I don't know. Or smurf. Oh, well. Okay, anyway. So that character is happening. We keep moving along. They keep doing things. And the first thing they're going to do, they find out where the wand is. Also, pay attention. There is an Easter egg. There's an Easter egg in this movie.
Easter egg?
There's an Easter egg. If you look at the background, the characters are playing a video game. That video game is a Disney XD TV show that got canceled a while back.
Oh shit!
I don't remember the name of the show, unfortunately, but if you see it and you know that show, you're like, that was a thing. That was a thing that happened.
That's thing too.
It was like a show based off of a video game or whatever. So yeah.
There's Bart once again.
Let's keep moving along.
You know.
to.
I was
By the
gonna,
way, oh, I'm sorry.
I thought I was gonna bring up one article, but I'll let you finish.
Okay, so, well, I kind of need to finish this up so we can finish the podcast.
Uh,
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. So that's that. Okay. So that's not the last thing that happens. We go with that. We keep moving along. Let's keep moving along. Now, throughout this movie, there's songs. People sing. And one of the first, they find out what the wand is, and that's where our next musical number is.
uh-oh.
And so they go to a museum because that's where the wand is. Oh, and you also get to meet the always lovable, which actually this character I actually like as a character, the fairy godmother.
Well, I know
Like
the
she's
weird thing.
wearing, she actually like wears the colors that she wore. Like you remember that gown thing that she wore in the movie? Like she
Yeah.
wears that, but like in dress form, like in a dress.
Yeah.
Wait, she's actually a pretty cool character, and the actress who plays her is perfect, and like it's great. Okay, so they go to a museum. Now, here's my problem with this scene.
That.
This museum holds all of the movie artifacts.
Movie
I
artifact.
don't just Yeah, it doesn't just hold the magic wand. No, 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 no. There's security cameras watching the other items, and I kid you not, like they're all there. They're there, okay? The trident from Little Mermaid, that's there. Um, the magic lamp, Genie's lamp, is in this museum.
What's in this museum?
The Beast's rose is in the lamp. I mean, it is in the museum. Like everything from a Disney movie that a hero or a character had that was like their thing, it's in this museum. That's what's pissing me off about this. They go to this museum, forget the wand, steal everything. You have the genie's lamp for Jafar. You can steal a lot more things. Steal everything. Don't just steal this. There's a pearl. There's a pearl from something. I don't know what it's from. There's like a pearl. I don't know where that's from.
Man, that
I
is
wish I
crazy,
did.
man.
So like all the movie stuff is there, and they only steal one thing, and they don't even steal it. They can't steal the wand, so then they come up with a plan. So Maleficent's daughter, for some reason they. Oh, by the way, before they get to that scene, Maleficent's daughter has a moment, a very weird moment. The kids walk into the Hall of Villains.
Yeah.
Here's my plot hole. Conveniently, the Hall of Villains only have statues of their parents.
Hey, what?
That's convenient, isn't it? That their parents are the only statues in the Hall of Villains? Like,
Yeah.
really? No, Hades? Hades didn't get to make an appearance? That's another thing. Maleficent is higher than Hades.
Oh my gosh.
Dawn of the Undead is lower than Maleficent.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so yeah, like they're not there, but like you see them in their whole getup, you know, like you see the evil queen statue holding the apple. You see Cruella de Vil in the whole coat. You see her in her fur coat. Jafar is holding a magic staff, but I can only assume that's the real one. And like the daughter of Maleficent, whose name is Mal, which means bad. I think it's Latin for bad. It's English prefix for bad. So yeah, she has a musical number right there. And the statue of her mom comes to life and starts singing.
What?
Now, this is not really happening. It's a hallucination. So Mal is just standing there looking at the statue and pretending to sing along with it.
Mm.
Okay, when they get to the wand, they can't get it, so they have to escape. And so the kids, they make friends, and they realize, oh, that's not so bad. In fact, here, are you ready for irony to strike? Here
Yeah.
comes some more irony. The son of Cruella de Vil. Guess what he gets?
What does he get?
He gets a puppy. He gets a pet dog. There's your irony. The son of
Why?
Cruella de Vil. Because it's ironic, because Cruella de Vil wanted to skin dogs.
Wait, what? Whoa, 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 whoa,
Okay,
whoa, 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 whoa. He wants a skin dog. Why is he getting a puppy?
no. His mother, Cruella de Vil.
Uh,
Remember 101 Dalmatians? That's his mother, and he has a dog. The son got a dog and likes dogs.
and his mama is a psycho.
And there's even a scene where he's talking to his mother via voice chat. They do the voice chat joke, by the way. The voice chat cliche where the villains can't understand how technology works.
Mm-mm-mm.
Okay, so they have that moment. And Cruella de Vil actually says, oh, look at that little dog. It'll make a fabulous earmuffs. And the son goes like, no, this is the perfect pet, not earmuffs. You back off, lady. Pretty much disses his mother right then and there.
Dang.
Okay, now,
Bad.
we meet two other children. Well, actually, there's a third one, but I don't remember who his parents are. I think it's Snow White. The son of Snow White.
Oh boy.
Pretty sure that's who it is. Yeah, that's who it is. The son of Snow White and Prince Charming. That's happening. So, he's there. We meet two other characters. We meet the daughter of the fairy godmother.
Why?
Because they needed someone to get the wand. It's convenient to the plot, so they created her. Everyone has a child. Everyone has a kid in this universe. Okay? Everyone has a child. Okay? Everyone has a son or daughter or something. So Maleficent's daughter uses a spell to make the fairy godmother's daughter pretty. She makes her pretty. And she, now she has vanity in her head. So now she wants to use. Now this is the fairy godmother's daughter. She wants to use the magic wand to make her pretty, like she did with Cinderella.
Yeah.
And that's one way to get to the wand. But another way to get to the wand is because it turns out that the wand's going to be at a coronation because the prince is becoming a king. A coronation, the wand will be there, and then you can steal it. Oh, it's brilliant! It's brilliant!
Oh
now,
boy.
there's one character that we are introduced to that I did not care for, that I thought was stupid.
What's that?
We are introduced to the daughter of. Now, Braxton, want you to tell me what is one Disney movie character that you would not expect to have a daughter in this movie?
I would guess I don't know, Frozen. No, not Frozen. Anime.
Wait, what?
Yep.
You just stop. You messed up.
I don't goofed.
Frozen's not an anime. We realize this, people. We know that. Right. It's not an anime. But yeah. But like, who would you not expect their child to be in this movie?
I don't know. What's that one show?
No, it's
That
not shows. It's movies. It's got to be a movie.
a movie. What was the movie? That that movie with the frog. I forgot.
Okay, The Princess and the Frog.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, okay. I can actually. That would have been a great. That would have been a great cast. Oh, I wish she was in this. Oh, now you made me sad. But no. Okay, think older. Think as old as the characters have been. Like from Snow White and Sleeping Beauty. Older.
Oh,
Think older, not as modern.
I forgot. Little Mermaid.
Actually, that again, that would have been interesting. As interesting and cool as that would have been. No, there's one you haven't. I don't think you've thought of this one. You haven't thought of this one.
I have never thought of this one.
Oh, it's there's. I think there's only one more that you haven't mentioned.
Is it? Is it? I have no clue.
Now, so the character who gets a daughter, some people don't count her as a princess. She doesn't count. I don't think she counts as a princess. She might, but I don't think so because she didn't marry a prince. She married a general, not a prince.
A general.
But still, great character. What?
A character. Oh, that
Yeah.
general.
So Mulan's daughter.
The freak.
That's what I said.
How?
Like as soon as she
Never
walked
had a
in the
child.
door, she walked in, and I was like, "Wait, who are you?" And then she actually has to explain it. That's what's like. Why do you need to explain? Like I should be able to look at you and know whose daughter or whatever you are. I should be able to look at you. Okay, make it a little more obvious.
Yeah.
Like I can look at Cruella DeVille's son. You don't need to tell me. I know that's Cruella DeVille's son. He has a jacket that's white and black, like a Dalmatian. I can tell who that is.
Yeah.
Okay? I can tell. Now. So yeah, she had to explain, oh, this is Mulan's daughter. So, first of all, Mulan's daughter?
Mm.
What? Why?
Disney must be smoking crack when they came up with that.
I think the people at Disney saw the show known as oh my god, why can't I remember it? Okay, it's on ABC. It's on ABC. It's that show where all the fairy tales are in the real world.
Fairy Tales Come Alive.
Oh my god. I hate that I don't know what it is.
Don't.
Neverwood. Neverwood. Is that it? No, that's not it.
No, it sounds like it is, but doesn't.
It's something like that. It's wood. Something wood.
If someone in the comments in this chat knows what it is, just post it down.
I don't know. Can I access that? Oh my gosh. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Oh my gosh. I hate that I don't know.
Oh boy. The only one that comes to my mind is like that Sabrina the Teenage Witch, but they ain't like that.
No. It's not that. It's not that. Oh gosh, I wish I knew. Enchanted? No. No, I gotta keep moving because this podcast is going on for a long time.
Yeah.
Okay, so I gotta keep moving. But yeah, so they saw that ABC show with like Rumpelstiltskin and Snow White and all that, and they thought, oh, well, these characters are in this show. Let's just give them children. That's pretty much what they did. Okay, Mulan was in that show, so they gave her a child.
Boy.
Why not? Why freaking not? But the characters that you said, they would have been a little more interesting.
Yeah.
Like the daughter or son of Ariel. That would be great. Yeah. Yes. That would be great. That would be a great character. Or the
Lady the Frog.
or the daughter Here's sidekicks. Why did it always just have to be the main characters? I mean, if Dopey's son is in this movie, let's bring in another one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have Ooh, you want to know who would be cool?
No.
Even more interesting if they had the daughter of the candle and
Oh, the teacup,
the
the cup.
duster. No, the duster. You know, the French duster
Oh yeah,
and the candle.
oh yeah.
Like they turned into humans, so if they had a kid, that would be cool. If her daughter showed up,
Mm-hmm.
that'd be interesting. But no, we get Mulan's daughter. Who? Okay, so she has a horrible haircut, and she wants Maleficent's daughter to do her magic thing that she did on the woman thing, the daughter of the fairy godmother.
Mm.
So that happened.
Man.
So that happens, and then they create a love potion, a love magic to make the prince fall in love with Maleficent's daughter so she can be at the coronation. Oh my gosh. Okay, so first of all, you can call what happens next. He sings, and all this stuff happens. Hilarity ensues, yada yada yada. They have a date. They go on a date. Oh, and it turns out that the evil queen's daughter is talented, like crazy talented. She can make clothing, and she's like super smart. Like because if she's not pretty, she's also smart.
Yep.
So I guess I don't know. I don't know. Oh, and by the way, she falls in love with. You're not gonna believe who she falls in love with.
Oh.
It's even worse than you think. It's
Oh.
not the son. It's not, she almost fell in love with the son of Snow White, which would have been way too cliche.
Oh, thank goodness.
So instead, and I love this because of what I know about the movie, she falls in love with the son of Dopey. That's a thing that happened. Now, here's what's so funny to me about it. I saw Snow White, and I know that the dwarves, the seven dwarves, you want to know what they did?
What?
Or at least tried to do?
What?
Murder the evil queen.
Okay, time to call the police.
No, no, she was evil. She, like, killed Snow White. Okay? She put her. So, like, that's hilarious to me because you're dating the son of someone who tried to literally kill your mother.
Hmm.
They tried to murder her. I can just imagine, like, her, like, oh, hi, Mom, this is my new boyfriend. He's the son of Dopey. They tried to murder me. They tried to murder me. So that's a thing. Okay, so let's keep moving. And she designs a dress, and like the magic. There's songs all throughout this movie, by the way. Like all throughout this movie, and some of them are actually not that bad. So we get to the coronation, or like a pre-coronation, and we get like the classic. Oh no, they're the spawn of evil, so they must be evil, and that like makes them want to do the bad thing. But they have a choice, and yada yada yada. Now, here's something that pissed me off.
That's that.
Tell me, Braxton, did you see Beauty and the Beast?
Yes, I did. The whole thing.
What's one of your what's like when you think songs from Beauty and the Beast? What's the song that you think of?
The main song, like the Beauty and the Beast song, the song with the candlestick and the teacup.
Yeah. Like be our guest.
Yeah, be
Be
our
our
guest.
guest. Be our guest. Okay. Now, what if we took that awesome song that everyone loved that song. Let's have the Beast's son sing it in a more modernized version.
What?
They modernized it.
No, God, no, please, no.
Yeah, it's not that good either. Like, Be Our Guest was awesome and it had amazing visuals to go with it. This is pretty much a boy band singing Be Our Guest with auto tune. Not good. It's not a good sequence, and I don't like that they did that. And that's probably gonna be on the soundtrack. But like, if you went with that one, that's the one you went with. Be Our Guest. I mean, I get it, but that's not what I would. That first of all, that's not even the right time I'd sing it. I'd sing it at like at the more in the beginning, like when the students came, like when those kids came to your school. That's when I would have sang it, but I would have sang it correctly, not a modernized version. So that happened. Let's keep moving along. We get to the coronation. It's coronation time.
Gosh,
First
how
of
long
all,
is this movie?
it's very long. And I haven't even gotten to my number one problem with this movie.
Oh boy.
Because I have one problem that I think if you saw this, and people who saw this will agree with me. Okay? Now, let's keep moving along. We're at the ending. We're at the end.
Yep.
The coronation. And then they get the magic wand. I'm not gonna say who gets the magic wand because it's a huge spoiler, and I'm not doing that. It's actually a twist that I actually thought was very well done, and I did not see it coming. Honestly, I didn't see it coming.
Yep.
So watch the movie to find out what that is. It's actually a very good thing. Okay, it's actually very creative the way they did it. Okay, so the barrier is broken. Maleficent shows up. She shows up.
Yo, what's
Here's my
up?
problem.
I'm Maleficent.
I know Maleficent is supposed to be the main villain of the movie, but why is she? What she goes alone, by the way. Like all of her friends, like Jafar, Evil Queen, and Cruella de Vil, she doesn't take them to the school. She doesn't take them. She just goes by herself.
Dang.
That's kind of a jerk move. That's mean.
Can't trust her children no more.
Actually, the worst part is if like the rest of them came, and like if she brought at least the Evil Queen, if she at least brought the Evil Queen or Jafar with her, she might have won.
Yeah.
She might have won. Like she might have won if she brought Jafar because Jafar, they messed up Jafar a little bit. Jafar is like a lame dad. No, Jafar's a villain.
Done. You don't get nothing.
I like what they did with the other characters. Like Cruella de Vil, I like what they did with that. The Evil Queen, I like what they did that. They gave it a new spin. But Jafar, I don't like what they did with him. They made him a store guy. First of all, Jafar is a conniving evil genius.
Yeah.
I expected that to be like modernized, but that wasn't. Like I expected them to make him an inventor, like a failed inventor. Like he tries and invents ways to break the barrier. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
But no. So let's get to the end of this. They defeat Maleficent. Spoiler alert if you didn't expect that coming. They have another song, which actually it's not that bad, but I don't like it. And everyone has their happy ending. It's a Disney happy ending. But it's not over. Because she like turns to the camera, turns around and says to the camera, because she's narrating this whole thing. She's like narrating it. Maleficent's daughter, she narrates it. And she says, "Oh, I hope you didn't think that this was the end. Because there's going to be a TV show."
Yay!
Now here's my problem with this whole movie. Now, this movie actually is watchable and is good. If you heard me talking about it and you think that you shouldn't see it now that you know most of the things that happen in the movie, don't. Go see it. It's a very good movie. And I suggest that you see it or you're going to be crazy, hella confused when the TV show comes out. Which I suggest you watch because it's interesting and it could be great. actually very interested to see what other villains are going to be incorporated. Like, I don't know, I don't remember her name, but maybe the villain from The Little Mermaid could be
Yeah.
in there. I don't know, but like, there's going to be a villain in the show, and I'm excited for that. But here's my problem with the whole movie. It's a great movie, but it has one problem. It's a
What?
movie.
Yep. Could be a TV show.
It's leading up to a TV show. And this is kind of what Level Up did. They made a movie that led up to a TV show that they made.
Yeah.
This is the problem that Level Up made and what they're making, but I think what they did, their movie was good. Level Up was terrible. Their movie was terrible.
Yeah.
It was interesting, but it wasn't good. This one is good and interesting, but I feel like it should have been a TV show. Like it should have been a pilot episode, and we can get introduced to the main characters, like Maleficent's daughter, or like the daughters and sons of the villains, the villain children, the prince, the girlfriend, and the daughter of the fairy godmother. Get introduced to them, have like that moment, and then leave like the other characters more time to like space into different episodes.
Yeah.
You can really stretch this out and give them these characters some more detailed backstory or whatever. They could have gone a lot further into this if they had made this a pilot episode.
I agree.
Or like made 2 pilot episodes, and then like next week or like in the next week there would be another new episode. That way people could see the episodes and they could like get this show off the ground. That's my problem with this movie. I don't think it was supposed to be a movie. I think it was supposed to start as a TV show, not be a movie that leads into a TV show.
Yeah.
Now, that being said, again, I know I've been saying some things, but these are just like joking criticisms that I think were kind of funny, you know? They were funny little things that I found, like the fact that Maleficent is somehow the most evil over Satan and God of the underworld. Still cracks me up. How that happened, I don't know.
Oh boy.
Well, by the way, I don't even know how the different worlds of this kingdom work. I don't know how that works because if Milan is in this and Jafar is in this, I can only assume that Agrabah and Shanghai, I want to say Shanghai, I could be wrong, are also included. So, like, I don't know, like, because there's only one giant island, so I don't know how that works. But yeah, like, I say these things, but these are only joking criticisms. This is actually a very good show, and I suggest that you go see it. I suggest that you watch it. It's probably on demand. I suggest that you watch it because it's actually a pretty good show.
Yeah.
Now, let's try and change the subject before we sign out. Braxton, you said you had an article.
Yep. It's just a brief little article I mentioned in my movie news video yesterday. Of DC no longer going to do reboots or relaunches of the same series, and now they're just stick with the ones they got and continue until they're done with them.
Really? Okay, well, I mean, we knew that. We knew that they were going to try and create their own universe like what Marvel is doing.
Yeah.
And I guess it makes sense that they're doing this. What I don't like is where we've stopped.
Yeah.
Now, with the Batman v Superman movie that's coming out, super excited for.
Which I kind of excited for it.
My problem is, if you're going to reboot Batman, reboot Superman 2.
Yeah. Look at Man of Steel. That was a pretty good movie.
Yeah, iffy. It was okay. I didn't care for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're going to be creating their own universe. So yeah, it makes sense that there's not going to be any reboots. Am I okay with this? Yeah, sure. I mean, that just means that we have to be a little more careful now.
Mm-hmm.
Because the people at Marvel, now the people at DC have to be careful. because now they've announced reboots, but now they're shutting down. Like after the reboots that they've announced are made, they can't do it again.
Dang.
They have to be very careful not to screw up.
Mm.
Like when they make their Wonder Woman movie, they can't screw up.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to live with it.
Don't mess it up.
Aquaman movie, they're gonna have to live with it.
Yeah.
Gonna have to live with it. And worst of all, okay, this is one that's getting a reboot. It's getting a reboot. And now, after this movie, it can't reboot it again. So they get one more chance. That is Green Lantern.
Mm.
If they screw this up one more time, they can't make it again.
I agree.
Now, I'm not going to say anything because I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait to say I'm going to wait to talk about the Green Lantern movie at a different video because I do feel like someone needs to say something and tell people at DC how to make a Green Lantern movie. They need to be told how to do it because they don't know how to do it. They don't. I mean, let's be honest, Braxton. You saw Green Lantern, didn't you?
Nope.
Well, I did, unfortunately.
It sucked.
It was okay. But I feel like it was like a good punch to the face when the end credit scene, Sinestro finally went to the yellow. Felt like that was a big punch in the face. Like, what? No, that's what we wanted. We wanted Sinestro as the villain. So yeah,
Yes.
we'll get into that.
Guess that saves for a sequel.
All right. Well, we have gone on long enough.
Hey, you know
We have
what?
gone very long.
Hey, Grandpa,
Very long. But
you know what?
what?
I believe we made a Genius World Record for the longest podcast ever.
I don't know. Man, it's gone long. It's been long. We're so sorry that we bored you with our talk or my talk. But I'm so sorry. But you know, this stuff just need to be said.
Yeah.
Maybe not. But I would like to thank the Grand Blue. Oh, that's me. Now I'm the Grand Blue. I would like to thank myself. I'm a great person. Thank you, me. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, give me a hug. Maybe if we high five long enough, maybe if I hug myself long enough, I can time travel.
I can imagine a meme for that right now.
Okay, well, all right. I would like to thank the Braxton Gamer.
Braxton Gamer D channel for every gamer known to man.
Love to thank him.
Yeah.
And again, I'd love to thank myself. I would like to thank myself. Thank you, me, for doing this.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a thing. So yeah, let's close this out. Tune in next week. Where we will be talking about. I don't know what will we be talking about. We'll probably be talking about Disney again, probably, because there's some things Disney we didn't talk about. There's some Disney things we didn't talk about. We might talk about that. We might talk about Ratchet and Clank.
Anything is possible.
And remember, next week we will be having a member of the Dream Team in the podcast with us.
Yeah.
We're not going to say who, but maybe. It depends. But remember, we're going to be talking about PC gaming, so get ready for that.
Yep.
Also, tomorrow, I hope you, like, if you see this video, you know to go to One Stop for Gamers so you can see the podcast, the Dream Team podcast.
Dream Team, the great team.
And remember, people, subscribe. You need to subscribe to me because there's something that you want.
12 people away.
I'm only a few subscribers away. I'm 12. I'm 12 subscribers away from Five Nights at Freddy's.
4.
And I know some people have beaten the game already, but my bitch ass.
I'm bringing some cookies, and I'm gonna bring some sodas and chips.
Okay, so just let that be known. I will play Five Nights at Freddy's.
4.
Okay? 4. I will play the fourth
4.
one and
In
get
the
the shit scared out of me.
In the dark.
Okay. It will be dark. I will get the shit scared out of me.
Completely
Okay?
dark.
So subscribe.
Oh my
All
God,
right,
she's
we're
finally
gonna close
broken
this
up.
out. All right, we're gonna close this out real quick. I'm the Grand Blue.
Braxton Gamer.
And we are always going to bring you the fabulous Dream Team Tonight show. And remember to
yeah.
tune in next week because we will have a super special guest.
And
Super
peace
special
out, my
guest.
peoples.
And until next time, people, game on.
Game on.